When you hear the word billionaire, what comes to mind? Private jets? Mega yachts? Palaces dripping with gold? Sure, billionaires live lives of luxury, but the truth is, the strategies that made them wealthy are often far simpler than the world imagines. Behind every fortune lies not just luck or genius, but principles that anyone, yes, even you, can apply. So today, we're pulling back the curtain. We'll explore the financial strategies of some of the world's wealthiest individuals. Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Ray Dalio, Sarah Blakely, and more. And show you exactly how their methods can be adapted to your own life. This is Financial Strategies from Billionaires you can adopt today. When Warren Buffett was a teenager in Omaha, he wasn't playing with millions. He was running a newspaper route and selling Coca-Cola bottles for a few cents profit. By age 14, he had saved $1,200, equivalent to about $20,000 today. Instead of spending it, he invested. Buffett's greatest weapon wasn't luck or even genius. It was patience. He calls compounding the eighth wonder of the world. His strategy? Value investing. Instead of chasing hot stocks, he looks for companies with three traits. 1. A product people will always use. 2. Management he trusts. And 3. A fair price. Take his Coca-Cola bet. In 1988, Berkshire Hathaway bought $1.3 billion worth of Coca-Cola shares. Today, those shares are worth over $25 billion. More impressive, they pay Berkshire around $700 million in dividends every year, making $2 million a day just from Coca-Cola. Your takeaway: stop chasing the latest trends. Build a portfolio around companies or funds you truly believe will exist decades from now. Even with small amounts, time and compounding can create wealth beyond imagination. In 1994, Jeff Bezos quit a six-figure Wall Street job to start an online bookstore in his garage. Friends thought he was insane, but Bezos had a vision. Use the internet not just for books, but for everything. He wrote Amazon's first business plan around one phrase: customer obsession. Unlike other CEOs, he wasn't focused on quarterly profits. For years, Amazon lost money because every dollar was reinvested into faster shipping, bigger warehouses, and better technology. Wall Street mocked him. Analysts said Amazon would collapse. But Bezos played the long game. Today, Amazon is worth over $1.6 trillion, and Bezos is one of the richest men in history. Here's the kicker. If you had invested $1,000 in Amazon's IPO in 1997, you'd have over $2 million today. Your takeaway? Whether it's your career, business, or investments, focus on the long-term value you deliver. Don't obsess over quick wins or competitors. Obsess over your customer, whether that's your boss, your clients, or your audience. When Elon Musk sold PayPal in 2002, his cut was about $180 million. Most people would retire to an island. Musk? He put nearly all of it into two companies everyone thought would fail: Tesla and SpaceX. By 2008, both were near bankruptcy. Musk later admitted he had to choose which company to save. He decided to risk it all and keep both alive. He borrowed money from friends to pay rent. The gamble paid off. Today, Tesla is worth over $800 billion, and SpaceX dominates private space travel. Musk's lesson? Take calculated risks and always bet on yourself. You don't need to risk everything like Musk, but you can reinvest in yourself. Whether through new skills, a business idea, or taking a bold step in your career. Your takeaway? The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the reward. Musk didn't aim small. He aimed to reinvent cars and rockets. Oprah's childhood was marked by poverty and hardship. Yet she transformed her struggles into her greatest strength: empathy. When she took over a failing talk show in 1984, she didn't try to copy others. She leaned into what made her different: emotional honesty and authenticity. Audiences connected with her vulnerability, and soon the Oprah Winfrey Show became the highest-rated daytime talk show in history. Oprah didn't stop at TV. She built a media empire, launching her own network, magazine, and production company. Today, her net worth is estimated at $2.8 billion. Your takeaway? Don't hide what makes you unique. Your experiences, struggles, and perspective can become your biggest advantage. Use them to connect, inspire, and build trust. Ray Dalio founded Bridgewater Associates in his two-bedroom apartment in 1975. Today, it's the world's largest hedge fund, managing over $150 billion. Dalio attributes his success to two things: principles and diversification. His most famous principle: don't bet too much on any one thing. Bridgewater's strategy, known as the all-weather portfolio, spreads money across stocks, bonds, commodities, and more, designed to perform in any economic climate. Here's why this matters. If you had $10,000 in just tech stocks in 2000, you'd have lost over half when the dot-com bubble burst. But diversified across industries and bonds, you'd have cushioned the blow. Your takeaway: diversify your investments and your income streams. Don't rely on one job or one stock. Add side hustles, real estate, or other passive income streams to protect yourself. Sarah Blakely was selling fax machines door to door when she had an idea: cut the feet off her pantyhose to create better undergarments. With $5,000 in savings, she created the prototype for what would become Spanx. She had no investors, no connections, but she hustled, pitched, and eventually convinced Neiman Marcus to stock her product. Oprah endorsed Spanx in 2000, calling it her favorite product of the year. Sales exploded. Today, Blakely is worth over $1 billion, the youngest self-made female billionaire at the time. Your takeaway? Don't wait for the perfect time or giant funding. Start small, solve one problem well, scale as you learn. Different industries, different personalities. But when you strip away the glamour, the yachts, and the headlines, billionaires tend to play by the same rules. Think long-term. Warren Buffett's investment in Coca-Cola wasn't just about quick gains. Jeff Bezos kept Amazon unprofitable for years because he believed in a future where everyone shopped online. These stories show us that wealth isn't a lottery ticket, it's a snowball. Small wins stack up, and decades later, they turn into mountains. Be patient and disciplined. Markets tempt you with enthusiasm. Life tempts you with shortcuts. But the most successful stories, from Oprah steadily building her media empire to Ray Dalio sticking to his principles through decades of market cycles, prove that consistency beats excitement every time. True wealth rewards patience. Bet on yourself. Elon Musk put nearly every dollar he had into Tesla and SpaceX when most people thought he was crazy. Oprah refused to sell her story to someone else. She owned it, and in doing so built an empire. The boldest move you can ever make is to back yourself when no one else will. Diversify wisely. Ray Dalio likes to say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Whether you're spreading risk across assets, skills, or even relationships, diversification means you're building a safety net that lets you take bigger swings. Billionaires understand that survival is the first step to success. Solve problems for others. Bezos built Amazon not because he wanted to be rich, but because he wanted customers to have anything they needed at their fingertips. Sarah Blakely created Spanx because she couldn't find a solution to her own wardrobe problem. Solve a problem and you'll solve your way into opportunity. These aren't just billionaire strategies, they're human strategies. They're playbooks for anyone who wants to live with purpose, build resilience, and create opportunities. Whether you're investing $10, $10,000, or $10 million. So the next time you see a billionaire on the cover of a magazine and think, that could never be me, remember this: their stories weren't written in one giant leap. They were built decision by decision, year by year. Patience, vision, risk-taking, authenticity, discipline. These aren't superpowers, they're choices. Choices you can make every single day. You can build financial security. You can build a career that excites you. You can create a legacy for your family. The same principles that turned ordinary people into extraordinary figures are available to you right now. Wealth isn't built overnight, but it is built. And the only difference between those who build it and those who don't is whether they get started. So, start. Start with patience. Start with a vision. Start with the belief that your next step, however small, is a step towards something bigger. Which billionaire strategy resonated with you most? Because remember, every great fortune started as a single decision to begin.